Oh my god.
If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe for Tuna!
Well, that was a fail. This is a lot harder than I thought.
Day 365 of bus build. When are you gonna see this bus actually taking shape?
Hello everyone, we are Ashton and Raoul, aka Fooling Around.
And we just bought ourselves a bus!
So the first thing we had to do on day one of our shuttle bus conversion was head to the local hardware store and buy ourselves some tools. Now if you haven't gathered already, we are complete beginners with this shuttle bus conversion. Neither one of us had very much practical tool knowledge or experience within DIY. This is the drills that we got, these two of these batteries.
And a charger.
Yeah, and a charger.
Safety glasses, gloves, chisel,
A hammer.
On total we spent 375.
Exciting. Yeah! Oh dear.
This is much better.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it! My glasses are done. First day on the job.
Oh no. Are we ready for this?
Not really, but we will be.
Okay. The first job was to remove the seats from the bus. This may seem like a simple job, however, we found out very quickly that the bolts were rusted and stuck in place.
Oh. We tried to remove bolts manually, which they are a bit rusted. We didn't want to buy like the bolt adapters that would go into the power tool because it was another $100. And I guess we need it.
Okay. We're back again. We've done no structural progress today yet, and it is 2:30 in the afternoon and we started at 10 a.m. So that's great, but we have had lunch. We have gone back to the shops about 4 times now, and we are now, I think, ready to start demolition. So,
Oh yeah.
yes.
That's great. Now with the proper tools, I think. Hopefully with the proper tools.
Yes. Spoiler alert, we did not have the proper tool yet. Anything?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm not sure how much you guys are going to be able to see of this next bit. It's going to require both of us. Like I said, amateurs, complete amateurs with filming and also renovating. The seats are bolted in with a bolt and a nut underneath the bus, so we have to maneuver trying to hold the bolt underneath the bus while we try and get the seat out. Fun. Oh, I think it's coming. What? Oh, sorry. I'll wait for you. Oh, I got a little bit stuck.
They got stuck, so I might need some.
Now, if it wasn't a big enough challenge as being complete beginners at this and never having worked together in doing anything like this before, we also had the added challenge of our bus being parked on the side of the road at this point. That's the first.
Gonna be here demolishing some stuff. I thought I would show you guys around how everything is looking so far. We have removed all the side panels, this side and that side as well. Have you ever got yourself in a situation when you just think, well, maybe that's a bit too much? That's what I'm feeling right now. Just removing everything and just thinking, where do we start? Oh, when are you gonna see this bus actually taking shape and start looking like somewhat livable. I think it's far from that. We'll see what we can do in 3 months, right?
So to elaborate, we are moving out of our apartment in 3 months, and whatever state the shuttle bus is in, we have to move into it with all of our stuff. We don't anticipate us actually finishing this project in 3 months. We're not that crazy. However, our goal is to get to the installation stage and everything being sealed. It is evening time-ish, about 6 p.m. We are still on day 1 of demolition of the bus. As you can see, a little bit of progress has been made. We're mostly focusing on just taking out these panels here, which are what was lining the sides of the bus. So that was easy job. So that's about it for now. We just want to try and update you guys on what we're doing, so that if anyone is just as crazy as us to buy a vehicle like this, maybe they can see what they're getting themselves into.
All right.
Okay, back to it.
Hey, what happened? All right, just took this panel out, and look at that. Lots of storage on the top. Woohoo! Oh. We gotta say it.
It's Britney moment. There's a fan on it, so it blows her air, and yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Is it a radiator? I don't know.
Heating device of some sort.
I guess. If you know what this is, leave in the comments. Hopefully we'll find out before you do.
Yeah, so the 38 people that watch us or have subscribed to us, please let us know. Oh, we haven't given them much to go on because we haven't even opened it yet, so if you can work it out from just that, I'd be really impressed. Okay, still haven't worked out what it is, but we have got the top off.
I think it's a heater because there's a...
Oh, it's so dusty and dirty. I think that today was one of the best days and worst days of the whole process so far.
That's just the beginning.
Yeah, because it was exciting and amazing to start, but it became quickly overwhelming in how much work there was to do. Yeah, it is somewhat overwhelming, but equally on the other side, it's the best feeling because we've actually followed through with a plan of ours.
I do think this is going to be very rewarding. Yeah, taking it apart and then putting back together, like, I don't know, building our home in our way.
Yeah.
It'll be very rewarding.
Yeah. Good morning, guys. It's been a fun morning. We've just spent the morning doing some editing. Trying to get to grips with this weekly vlogging. I'm not going to say daily. We are daily vlogging, but we're not daily uploading. So the editing part is the most challenging to get used to. And this morning, we're going to keep going with demolition. Progress update. We have got one seat out.
1.5.
And half. And we had some issues with it being stuck. But with a mixture of all these, we got it done. We got stuck on the second seat of the day. This one has literally welded itself with rust to the frame underneath the bus. Also, an exciting side note, we have got dinner served for tonight. I found this old rusty tin of tuna. It's got like a... Ugh. It's only 2021, so it's not that old, but thank God it's not open because that would have stunk the place out. So we're gonna eat that tonight. Are you excited for that?
Yummy, yeah, very yummy dinner.
Oh, I also just wanted to show you, because you have been underneath the bus. You absolute trooper.
Suffering.
Just putting away all the stuff, because every time we leave the space, we take everything with us. We are back from the shops. As you can see, we got some ultra safe protection because we are going to be using our new multi-tool that we bought. We're going to attempt to get the bolts off.
Woohoo!
Second day of still trying to get the bolts off.
Give it a thumbs up for the tuna can. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe for tuna!
Someone's very excited to try his little tool out, I think, so let's go. Let's go. Did it make any difference?
It did cut,
It did?
but
This is gonna be a lot more work than we thought, hey?
it is already damaged.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this the Ultra too?
Extreme
You see?
metal.
It's already damaged. Are we doing something wrong?
I don't know.
This moment was a very low moment in the shuttle bus build for us, because we realized just how little knowledge, money, and tools we had at the time. It was extremely hard to stay motivated, but we both knew that the only way to get these seats out was to keep trying until we found the right tool for the job.
And even with new tools, another failed attempt to take the screws out, the rusty screws from the bus seat. We can't cut it. Well, we don't have the right tools to cut it. And it's just rotating in place. I think the nut is just rusted together with the screw. And I don't know what else we're gonna try. Very frustrating process just to take the seats out. Oh well. I don't know what I'm doing. Now we're just trying to use steel wool on the rusted bolt and see if it's gonna lose it up.
I can't see anything.
What do you got going on? You need some help?
No, we're just renovating. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Appreciate the offer.
Thank you, though.
Renovating.
Thank you.
Hello.
There you go.
Trying to use some steel wool to take the rust out of the bolt. Which I don't think, well, I don't know, hopefully it works.
Go, I did it.
Nice.
Nice. Oh man, this bolt is just beating us to the ground. Shame we didn't get to do anything else, eh?
Yeah.
It's just been problem solving this one seat. Yeah. Hi!
Hello!
I know, that was really super cheesy. I promise we'll never do it again.
That's not true. Dun, dun, dun.
It's been a while, not gonna lie. Longer than we'd wanted. It's been a few days.
One day? What are you talking about?
Has it been one day?
Maybe two, but...
No, it's been 2 days. We haven't worked on this in 2 days. We are back today and we're going to be tackling what we tackled the last time, but with a new method. And we're gonna get this bolt out.
A nut splitter.
Yeah, appropriately named, because we're gonna split that
Yeah.
nut.
It sounds very painful, but
Yeah.
if that doesn't work, I don't know what
I
it would.
just showed them up closely. Oh. There you go. Nice little nut split. So this goes on there and it splits the nut, as it says. So we're going to try that.
Right.
What do you think? Do you think it's going to work?
I don't know. Bit.
What? What do you mean?
It does not fit under the thing. There's not enough space.
Oh. It doesn't work either? Well, that was a fail. The only other solution is using an angle grinder, which we can get tomorrow. So for now, we're going to focus on getting the rest of the chairs out and seeing which ones are completely stuck and that we need to use the angle grinder for. So. A lot harder. We just want to get these seats out, guys. Christ.
Looking to that bloody camera because I got used to looking at a bloody camera. I just want to check myself out and make sure I'm sexy enough to work in this bus. Hello.
Hello.
I should probably just go down one step and what happened to the camera?
Oh, it's because you're covering the back piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at
the
that.
eyepiece. We'll keep doing that unless you don't cover it.
look at that.
No, with the bus it's covering it.
Look at that. That's just me being silly. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Here was I looking at the other thing again. Today's day 365 of bus build.
Many days
And-
later.
We still haven't got the bloody seats out. And now we got like a deep something creek lubricating oil that I'm gonna try that apparently is better than WD-40. So
Yeah, hopefully.
let's see if that works. If that doesn't work, we're gonna have to rent a angle grinder and cut those off.
Yeah. Because we really don't want to buy one. They're $200 and we're broke. Did we mention that? We're broke. Yeah. So, we're just taking off the panel for above the door here. And found another mystery hole in the wall. I'm guessing it was for some sort of lights. So that's fun. Have to find a way to block that up. Summertime?
Look at that! It's raining, hailing, snowing.
It's doing something. I'm not too sure what it is,
Yeah.
but it's definitely
Rainy hailstorm. No. Snowy hail rain.
It's gone from brown to white instantly.
Yeah.
How exciting! It's nice watching it from the bus.
Seafoam lubricating oil. Fail. 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 Fail.
Hi, another day. Another day that we try and get these seats out. Ah!
Gloves.
Thank you. This is probably attempt number 5,000 now. So today we have got this. Actually, I'm gonna let Raoul explain this because I feel like he'll do a better job.
We borrowed a impact wrench, which apparently is more powerful than an impact driver. That's what we have. So let's give this a try and see if it's gonna take our rusty boat out.
We'll update you or show you if it works or doesn't work, because that's entertaining still. Might be a little bit crying if it doesn't work. Bye. Oh, surprise, surprise, it didn't work. So the only other option is angle grinder. Pretty reluctant to pay money for that, but you know, we can't do it all with just the tools we have, so we'll probably find either a cheap one to buy or we'll rent one.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's alright though.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get
Just the
there.
first week.
Yes. That's everything for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching us struggle with getting these seats out. If you want to see these seats actually come out, I promise they are in the next vlog, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that kind stuff.